There's a kind of game I don't really get to play anymore. Back in the early to mid 2000s, I was a student, and when I'd go home for summer holidays, one of my favourite things to do was go and hang out with a particular friend who really had a good habit of picking up weird second-hand games that I'd never heard of. Now, I discovered loads of great games this way, and my favourites were probably the ones I'd describe as, and this is a little bit unkind, Japan jank games. So things like Kessen 2, Way of the Samurai, Shinobi-Do. These were games that clearly had low budgets, they weren't very technically impressive, they didn't really get a lot of coverage or review very well, but at the same time these games really clicked with me. They often had really interesting systems or mechanics that just made them interesting. And a lot of them became some of my favourite and most memorable games of that era. Now, it's been a long old while since I've played a game that had that sort of energy. And just to be really clear, like the game we're talking about today isn't a low-budget Japan jank game. It clearly is very accomplished both technically and artistically. But playing it reminds me of one. The gameplay systems, although they sound familiar at first, are actually quite interesting in how they're gelled together, and it really isn't like anything else I've played, and I really love it for that. Today, I want to tell you what's so good about Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess.